I bet a lot of builders would laugh right in my face for showing you some of these ad results, but I'm going to show you anyways. But one of our builders booked over 180K in new project appointments over the last 2 weeks, and the numbers over the last 6 months look even more impressive. I'm seeing things like 370 qualified leads, and they spent 33K on ads, and what I believe the end result for ROI comes out to something crazy like 50x. And these are all from qualified and estimate-ready home buyers and homeowners in their service area. Now, I've been an advertising strategist for the better part of a decade or so, and I've worked with builders and contractors throughout all sorts of ups and downs. So I've seen what works and what doesn't, and how to create marketing strategies that really drive results in any market condition. Most of our clients are seeing anywhere between 10x and 20x and sometimes even more return on their marketing. And we're seeing this bring in some really serious high value project opportunities without relying on things like luck or busy seasons. And so a lot of the problems that we find come down to, well, I mean, it's really a bunch of things, but things like no-shows or tire kickers or just general time wasters in the sales process. We also see a lot of smaller, low margin projects that kind of eat up your margin and spend a lot of time on behalf of your crew. And what I'll tell you is this, it doesn't rely on going viral, and it doesn't rely on things like getting likes on social media necessarily. And what it does come down to is smart ROI driven marketing. Marketing that's tailored to your business so that you can begin bringing in more revenue for yourself and your business, your crews, and your family. And here's another challenge. A lot of times marketing agencies, or as you may know them, your SEO guy, will want to wait a period of time like 6 months before you start seeing results. Some call clicks results, and then others report traffic as if that's some sort of meaningful business objective for you, and then don't tell you what that's worth. But we don't measure things like impressions or clicks. Rather, we measure things like cost per lead and ROI. So that is how our clients are able to see a 10x, a 20x return on their ad spend, is because we're tracking the things that are actually important. So here's how this works. First, we'll audit your entire marketing strategy, where we'll dig into what's working and what might not be working, and really focus in on what your best projects are. Then we'll want to talk about targeting the right customers, not just targeting the right customers as in where they live or who they are, but we'll take this a step further, the ones that are more likely to contact you based on their behaviors online. And next, we target every inquiry from click to contact. We connect every call and form submission and message that someone sends you back to the ad and the campaign that actually drove it. And then, most importantly, we'll optimize for ROI. And we'll work on your ads and we'll work on your targeting based on real data so that